Now VP off of the B rotate, start to flood in. Cole flashing, VP dodging, and Jame opening. It's an absolute slaughter. VP killing everyone in CT, and they dodge all those flashes. Now the retake's on, forget the kits.
Oh, it's only Blame F left.
It's somewhat the hallmark of his style. Ollie comes down and Yakinda looks to punish. They're not even considering it with that smoke down. They think it's free real estate. It's anything but. Config dead early. Now the B split has to come through. Rush gets tagged by the scout. Buster finishes the job. Sanji's got a one-way and he's not letting them through. Just Blame now, late to the party. The candle's blown out and he's got a 1-on-4 to find.
Yeah, mate, and this B site is just full of gate crashes. Blame's day might be about to get ruined here. Cameron, I was going to say he could get the bomb, but he's left it up in the apartments. Well, now he really doesn't have a choice but to fight this. Going back up into the apartments is a death sentence. Oh, he's seen the barrel, but it baits him in and kick it.
Has cover. Luckily enough, he's holding the top of mid, but Yakinda watching lower. And the run boost actually has the bottom player knocked out from below. The bomb makes it across. I don't know if Jame will know that, but Yakinda, he meets Rush's Deagle. Nice nade from Buster to trade, and VP are just going through the motions right now. Only 3 up for complexity, and it should be a 4th round. Just how many more casualties will VP sustain?
Oh, Jame. Interesting spot about to get connector taken away from him. Waiting on the other side are these Deagles, but Jame, one step ahead. He's seen a couple of smoke walks in his day. He's not about to fall for it.
Watching 2 positions at once.
Yeah, not the easiest spot for Yakinda to be in, especially not as they pour out through Con. He's had to con this over to the rest of the team, but they crunch it down well, right? They deal with this play into the A site, and now they've got control. The bomb plant coming in for complexity. And it might be another save round here for VP, especially with Jame all the way over at Cat alongside Sanji. They would have to be given away back in. And no one on call is overextending. No one's stepping too far. Blame F on the aggro. Even then, you know, he's just holding this forward position. And so that forces the save out of VP. Complexity get onto a second. See, another reason I'm really excited for this game is we have like 2 of my favorite, like, it's just very like, I can't think of a word, like almost very underrated players in Sanji, right? For VP as someone who so often takes these like downgrades to better arm the team, and then Rush on the other side is like this incredibly solid, safe pair of hands.
Major winner. They'll get blind shots. All the plants coming in. Buster. Oh, it's very close, but close won't cut it. Jame, the other AWP in a window rather, and he's got many players to get past. The barrel might stick out here. Rush is waiting for the time to strike, and Jame is so quick. No trade. Blame giving it a go, he gets legged and he still gets the kill. That's worthwhile. Now upgraded to the AWP on low health and connected control with an open plant. This is great for Cole, but Sanji's about to make it a whole lot worse. Buster coming in off a short and he's got the AWP dead to rights. 3-on-1 in the blink of an eye, and it's Config just trying to survive. Smoke on the bomb and Sanji with the cover. It's VP, yet another retake round.
Hey man, all in all, considering the kind of holding ramp, he's going to get this early info. Then there's 3 more players in CT to back this up. That's a nice opener from Blame F. How much further can this go now?
Poison's got another. There's still 2 more CT players here. 30 seconds and a bit of util for Blame to pop out into the site. Kick it, giving it a go, and they're just feeding Cole at this point. It will be traded. Bomb now loose. Sanji can rotate round as Buster looks to make a play, and he's not being considered. Bomb out in the hands of Blame, and Poison is not ready for the repeat. It's going to be VP. So this round is huge. If Cole can win it, hence the force, they can put VP on broke, put them on pistols. Rush almost hits that spam through the smoke, and now he's going to go through, but he never knew Kick It was always there. The shot's just around him. Config somehow in the middle of the A site, and they're not ready for it, but he's not ready for them. But they're going to try and cover it for default, and it will come through. No HEs to finish the job here on these low players, so Buster needs to pick his shots wisely. And Sanji starts strong, taking a player off the stairs. Now already, this 3-on-5 is getting dicey. 3 kills have come in. The flank is waiting, and Poison is buying time for it. A big deed shot, trying to follow up. Blame coming in from the flank, and James taking Poison out of the round. So Blame needs to start now, taking out Sanji, and James crossing triple. It's getting scary. It's getting hairy. And if James can make it to the site, Blame is in hot water. He's running and he's moving fast, but is he really going to be able to stop this defuse? No! Oh my goodness. How will Cole fare? JKS giving up the site as he should. He's backed up in the spawn. We've got kits, we got double nades. So where are Col going to dunk them? That's the question. VP getting all the control they want, moving towards jungle. It's an open bomb plant as well. That's very profitable for VP, and they won't take spawn, which was the undoing of Cole in that first round. Now the flash coming in, and Cole letting loose.
Oh yeah, they flood out through CT into this A bomb site. The Glocks dealt with it first. However, Buster doing a good job of keeping this belonging to VirtusPro. Lane F is late in through the jungle, tapping onto the Palace player. JKS gets another in the blink of an eye. This is back to Coles. Oh, Sanji's dead as well. JKS and Blame F, the heroes of the pistol for Cole, as they get about him here yet. Oh, that CT player's giving it a little jiggle. Right now, they still don't know about the com play. Now, there is a short player who could try and uproot this entire round. Jungle smokes are in. The pistols run amok into the site. Blame F has a smoke down, and he's shooting through it. The AK has been retrieved and now put in the hands of Buster, properly removed. And the round's looking to get locked in. Yeah, they lose JK.
Are they under pass? Are they fighting Con? This is a dangerous push from Rush. And he gets close peeked. Good flick back to Sanji, but Kick It hit the perfect timing to trade. And now VP go to explode.
Yeah, Poison smoked off, so has to reposition. Does get out in time, and him and Config getting kills in tandem with one another. Now puts a stop to this B play. Yakindar dealt with on the short side, and Buster left in the clutch is
JKS dodges it. And now he's ready for this move from Sanji, who's making a lot of footsteps. Flash coming in. He's not waiting around. He's playing aggressive, and he catches Sanji fully blinded. Now the Palace players, JKS causes clear. Poison car post in time, and the bomb gets dropped. JKS absolutely lighting up the scoreboard. 3 kills, 4 on 2, bomb loose. What could go wrong?
Oh, Yakindar, that's a ballsy way to clear out JKS on the timing from stairs. And now he's committed into the site. Yakindar attempting to clear so many angles. James is all the way back at ramp. And Yakindar can't hold everything. Trying to keep himself tucked away from Con and looking for this CT peek. He's seen the shadow. The flash blinds Rush. And Yakindar's in with a second. Now this is doable. Now it's possible. Blame F dead as well. And Yakindar gets it down to the 2v1.
Even dodges the nade as well. He goes deeper, so Config's HE does nothing, and now he's wrapped back on the retake. As soon as Yakinda realizes James can set up for this eventuality, and James doesn't lose these, Yakinda certainly doesn't want to with all of his heavy lifting. And while he may be a dead man, James now ready for this fight. Config smoking out CT, knows he's against the AWP. Never easy to clutch V this man, and Config climbs up on top of the boxes, looking for James anywhere he can see, but nowhere to be found, nowhere to be seen. And time ticking away, it's just not happening. Config's got to run, and James won't even give him the exit. That is unfortunate stuff. Great round from Yakinda and James, who just doesn't give anything and dies with...
Almost definitely, just because you haven't been watching middle, this boost is set up. Config has just missed this timing.
And Poison pushes ramp. Not to his betterment either. Kicker was holding the entire time. Yakinda, walking connector, almost dies to Config, but Blaine steals the kill away, and the jump may have been heard. Does James know? He's looking at the corner. Shadow is seen. He knows something's going on around this short side, and so he won't activate yet. His team is still grouping up on A right now. James can find a B pick as Cole rotate over for a stacked bomb site. Look who they leave on A. The man with an armorless P250. That is not what you want. It's a gamble that has gone wrong. Sanji's selling a fake, throwing a set of utility into B. James is looking anywhere for kills in the jungle rather, but can't find anything. What he has done instead is cut off rotates, and JKS needs to cut down anyone, anything. And without the weaponry, of course he can't. It's VP again storming the A site. And with window controlled still by James, there's just no way back in for Cole. They've got a CT retake unless they're going to save, which really seems to be the right call in this position. Not the call you want to make.
Yeah, they're hoping to bait some kind of peek there, you know, but nothing comes through. James not going to peek till he knows all the lambs have crossed by, and now he's looking to slaughter them. Even taking like one of these away is a little devastating. James won't be able to get the first two. They're deep in the apartments, but one of these AKs is still at bench. Aim F could still lose this gun. and his life right at the end of the round. 15 on the board for VP, and Jane.
They leave the A site almost empty again. JKS, he's had some big anchor rounds, but he's getting charged down right now. There's one. Smoke buys him a little more room to play with. Sanji runs in through the Molotov, and he takes him down. Great trade. The pathing is second to none. Config trapped in Sandwich, dropped off of the stairs, and Poison needs to find a pickup now. He's being pressured with the orb. Sanji spamming in front of the boxes, and Rush, who's had a bit of a mare of a game, has got to step up towards not looking likely. Instead, it's VP.
Gets all this information. He goes, lol. Guys, go away. And now they go away. And they plant the ban. Now, oh, Complexity back up into the top of mid. Kindar's hiding in the boiler. Whoop, one down. Rush on the receiving end of that. The rest of the gang are all over towards long. They're smoked off by Moto. Is this about to be a save? With 4 players still standing, are they even going to bother trying to give this a go?
Yeah, it's a pistol. You never give it up before you've at least poked your head into the site. But at this point, it doesn't feel very winnable, does it? Out-positioned, out-brained, out-maneuvered, and the chicken in the way. It's not getting easier. Kickett's back up from B. Oh, missed shots. Kickett turns and he gets the kill. Oh, that's insult to injury for BlameF. And now
B site with 10 seconds left on the clock. They're not even out the top banana yet. Finally, they're trying to get in. They deal with JKS, but if this bomb gets dropped, the round is likely lost. Oh, he's missed it. There's no time left in the round.
It's the right call to make right now with VP about to execute.
Oh yeah, Poison gets that information. He's now trying to swing CT, blinded, but still in with the kill. And now into the crossfire at this B site. Things go from bad to worse for VP. 2 men down with 3 here. It's not looking good. BlameF in with 1 before he's traded. JKS as the unknown entity is good for another.
Fig, oh, evaporating through the smoke, disappeared. Poison Dink doesn't do much damage though. Rush, it's all on him. This round in the palm of his hand. Can't go too wide. That smoke is so annoying. It allows him to wrap long, and it traps Rush in the pit. He's got to fight short side. They're climbing in from the graveyard. They're going to put him in a box. Rush trapped in a cage, and he gets 1. But now, dead to Buster. Long locked in by Kicker. And even though he's low, he lives to tell the tale. A is lost for Cole, and you might want to resave these guns yet again.
Yeah, man, that's brutal. Like, there's so much stock in the early fights whenever you're up against VP. Like, winning an opener is huge versus this team, you know, like, because you know what they're gonna do. You know they're gonna take it all slowly. And losing a man early is just like hell on earth, because you need to have the right read and you need to be very, very fast at changing your mind as well. So, you know, when we see these openers come in for VP, they're just so good at completing those rounds, right? And closing them out and getting them over the line.
That should have been a 1-for-1, but no, it was a 2-for-0. And it might be the same in the series if VP have their way. Double B set up for Cole. Here come the plow. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's not an award-winning smoke. They've got more. They can you know, replenish this CT smoke. JKS, the only danger, the 1M4 here, has really got to do it all. And out on an island, he's blinded by BlameF. Still good for the kill, but Buster trades it back. B site is lost. Blames the Eagle. Well, it has been terrifying. Oh, in with that first, and even more follow-up damage to Sanji, but he just can't get away with the frag. He's calling for Rush to begin to rotate round through CT. So they will join up here and try and get away with some damage at least.
Oh,
Dig looking scary. Sanji out of the round as well. More damage onto Buster. This Deagle from BlameF trying to deliver, but he just can't get him off the angle. Finally, he emerges, and the kills are in. The retake happens for Complexity. They find themselves 5, and BlameF's Dig. Mad. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that.
Yeah, what caliber is that gun? It feels like he hits like 6 shots on Sanji as well. Same story. To play anti-flash here, but with a teammate, you know that you can at least, you know, have some information. You're not going to get dry walked on it. And Buster just peeks out for the kill, dropping the bomb, getting traded. Yakinda swapping a molly out, and now Cole have to pull the brakes yet again. James even rotated in with a bunch of util as well. And so while Cole looked like they're just going to run and execute here, they've got a FAMAS at least. They've got pretty good odds with all this utility. While VP, they love a read, and they've rotated another man over.
Oh, but the blinding, and the ammo runs dry. Only good for one is Jame, though. It's not a clean round for VP. The force spy's looking juicy for complexity. And the retake is afoot.
No util. You'd love a flash to get through the smoke here. In fact, more grenades on Cole, and they're starting to dunk down. Sanji hit by an HE. Kick it coming through the smoke on the fade is being watched by two separate positions. That's a great start for Sanji. Can they find Config at the top of the boost? They don't even see him. And now Config down low. Sanji gonna get given 2 fights, and Blame will trade at least. They almost hit back on A. Gambling that no one takes that long side, but Yikinda, he's got his eyes on the prize.
Yeah, he's got the opener. Sanji with this UMP is up close, helped out by Buster. They're doing a lot of damage. They're putting a stop to this B play, and the flashes that Yikinda is lobbing over the top of CT are helping out massively. JKS and Blame F left up in what was a 2-on-5. Well, they've got it down to a 2-on-3. They've made it possible. The spam, while it does find damage, isn't the killing blow, but it's a lot of damage. Low HP on both players, Blame F and JKS. Blame F is the first man to make contact here from behind the pillar. JKS is the nasty little surprise. Wait until later. Molly in, Blame F paranoid about CT, and rightfully so. There's 2 players here. He's just missed that timing. Now they're in. JKS with the swing is on for number 1. Both these players inches away from death, and James gonna send
comeuppance in the second half. And so many clean rounds for Cole as the money builds as well. VP, not a pretty buy, relying on the 2 saved guns.
Oh, James is about to get a lot of players come his way. He lets the first man cross, but comes to regret it. It leads to the downfall of Buster, and Config survives on 1 HP. It's another save here for VirtusPro. I've got to say, like, we just need to see a little bit more out of someone like Yikinda. I think he's like the guy I'm really looking at to elevate this. Kicker and Jame are both quiet as well, right? We're getting a good game out of Buster and Sanji. Sanji especially looking real clean.
We haven't seen one banana take for VP, right? Like, they haven't managed. Usually that's what they're so good at. They were great on T side, never giving Cole the same room, right? Cole never had banana control until you know, well, actually at all, right? And so VP are kind of stuck in that same vein. They haven't once pushed down. We've only seen Yikinda play at the sandbags, and that's with triple B setups as well. It's not like VP is scared of, you know, running heavy B site plays. Is what they've been doing all half. So maybe a banana down B. Poison is just not scared of it. Finally, we have a bit of a banana take round here for VP. It looks like they want something. They want something out of this position, and the boost up. Poison turns from the flash, and he gets shot in the back of the head. Now VP can turtle up, right? You don't need banana in a 5-on-4. You've already got a hell of an advantage, and they're going to set up to play the flash instead. When Yikinda makes contact, he can call for it, and Buster will pop him back into B. Molly comes down, though. Yikinda's playing passive enough that it won't hit him. They've been doing this a lot, so it's nothing new for VP to deal with, but as it fades, here they come.
Oh yeah, the flash back in for Yikinda. This could be huge. Blinded on the first. Blame was playing anti-flash, so he at least gets the trade. But this is really nice out of VP. They've kept this advantage.
Oh my, Config.
Config has slipped the net in middle. Now, VP aren't playing mid, so Jame isn't going to get caught, like, rotating into long, thinking it's clear. And not now that the footsteps have been heard as well. Kicker playing around this one-way down in pit. Config braving the Molotov. Now, none of Config's position will prove to matter if this bomb is lost, which it now is. With 25 seconds, Config, well, he might have this advanced positioning at long. He has to give up his position with that smoke. Gives him more room, but it also rings the alarm bells. Config there.
Jame is long AWPing. There's the confirmation. Buster backs out as the molly hits his feet. Cole's default has been really, really nice. And without those early advantages that VP are desperate for, they are at the beck and call of whatever Cole wants to do. Oh, there's the kill. Poison with a B opener. Buster dead as well. And Poison doesn't need the orb to rid VP of theirs. He might have just won the map on his own. There he goes, picking it up, chasing for the ace, but not today. It still might have set Cole up for the map. And now we go the distance. 3 up to Vertigo. VP, they may have side, and that's where they start. Going fast towards A. We've got a bit of a setup for VP3 here. Boosted above the smoke. I love this. Jame is looking above and he's looking beyond. Taking Config out first. And now VP in their punishing style can fall back and play retake. But that kill is not what they wanted. So they will respond. Knocking Poison off for the boxes. And now with the plant in for Cole, it's a retake with the kit.
Yeah, no one flanking. Everyone from VP here to move in through elevator and CT. Hidden, tucked in, close right is Rush, but he's flashed off the angle and made quick work of by kixo. With a bomb smoke down as well, they can look to stick this. JKS domed the moment he fires a...
Ooh, retake utility into B. It's Inferno all over again, kick it with a kill, and that's a lovely little combo with the mollies in the bottom right. They know only one place JKS can be. So man up for VP, and they won't push off of that in case Cole are waiting around. Instead, they're all set up on A. We've got this boost spot as well. Yakinda's drawing them in, but check Sanji right now. He is ready to strike when Yakinda gets their attention off, and there it is. James helps out. Sanji peeks down, and he gets a 1-for-1. kixo trades as well, and Blame is all that stands now in the site. The smoke comes down, but that's not really a blessing at all. He's going to try and fight CT, jumping up and over. VP can gamble B. They've put a third player here as well. That's why Cole are rotating out. It feels all too one-dimensional right now, and kixo jumps up for a kill. Now the A footsteps get heard. 40 seconds, they're running, and James is ready with the AWP on short.
It's Jane time, baby, but not in the way. No, maybe it is in the way. He's got to get through the molly, and now back into the site. Blame is right behind him, ready to come through short. James smoked off, but through it has removed Rush from the round. The rest of the gang do get up through ramp. Barely living to tell the tale. Config all bangs James out of play. And all across the site, fights are looking to get taken. The bomb plant comes in with seconds to spare. They can't deny it, but the lineup is in. Blame F is low, and there's Sanji with the trade, armed, of course, with only a deagle. Now retrieving an M4, now given a big boy gun, but with the biggest boy gun of all, it's Poison at the ramp. This AWP and the bomb for him. Got to wrap around to short, and he's making a lot of noise. They're not sticking it. They tap it again. The kit's dropped here, and with Poison winning that, now there's a chance in the 1v1. Buster's got to get on the defuse, and that's it. There's just no time.
Yeah, the kit's at short. It's dropped on kixo's body. There's just no retrieving it. Poison goes back for the check, and Buster, he can do what he wants, but he can't win the round. Poison's going to die here. Who cares? To the bomb, to Buster. But you're pretty much committed. There's no backing out. There's maybe dropping off, but that's to your death. James. Nice, catches Blame on the jiggle, just goes a bit wider. Yakinda above the boxes and above the smoke. James, oh, he unscopes. That's not what he wanted. Taken down by Poison, who can now grab the AWP. Sanji, by the way, has yet to move a muscle, and he finally gets spammed out. Poison hits him with the AWP. Maybe he has a feeling, maybe sees a leg, who knows? But Sanji's dead, and a 3-on-3 with kixo on a timing. It's beautiful, catching Rush. Can he get away? Spam through the top, onto 4, but VP still hold the A site.
Yeah, this is horrible for Cole. Like, you're kind of forced just to commit into this stack. You know that they're both here, or all three are here. You know that this round is unlikely as a result, but you don't have any other options. You've got nothing else open to you. Nice. JKS, there's the first. kixo was running away to save. He was ready to trust this round to the rest of his team, but now he's been called back in, fresh out of retirement, trying to deal with
What's their plan with these?
Oh, that's a nice opening. Yakinda not pushing ramp this time and just playing passive back at short. Finally is good for this opening kill. And that's put a seed of doubt in the mind of Cole.
Yeah, they've held these smokes a while as well. It's looking quite good. Third one goes out. And while there aren't, you know, such ensured choke points on this map, certain smokes can really just stop teams from pushing it. Fear of one-ways, a fear of getting caught on the edge of it. We've been seeing boosts for VP over smokes already. Or they almost get caught by Blame, but they re-aggress short. Are they going to boost, or are they just trying to crunch this position and get the bomb back? They know Poison was seen with it here. And it's enticing, it's tempting for VP. Our bomb, they say, but Poison won't give it away for free. And Rush is coming up, making noise as well. Blame with this spot. Now they know that short is corrupted. They've got to be careful. Molly pushes them forward, and oh, Rush gets one, but not enough. Can they stop the plant? Sanji spamming, can't see Poison in the smoke, and he's dead as well. James, oh, he's out on short, out on a limb, and they should know he's here as well. openers. Again, VP setup. This is a retake round. VP hoping to get as much as they can done before the bomb gets planted and then go in for that retake. But Shame again misses a sitter, the double peek, and he couldn't pick a target. Flashed out, kick it with one. Yakinda the same story, but they're falling like flies. And Yakinda, again, a 1-for-1 round with no multi-kills from VP, no chances in these A-holds. Buster's got a retake, and there's at least a kit available.
Yeah, that is the only thing going his way, though, right? Not a likely 1v3. Doesn't stop him from giving us some hope, though, with that kill. On to JKS. Poison crosses out of the site and now just sets up to play this bomb. Buster gonna retrieve that kit. Smoke as well. Molly on the short side denies a peek from here and gives him a little bit more room. It's a double ramp hold for complexity. Smoke draws the fight, and Buster now down to the 1v1, low on HP, but tapping at just the head over the top of that smoke. He tries to...
The bullet's going through the metal. Gets dinged to 50. That crane smoke's fading soon. Rush has one more on this site. Blame holding a grenade as well. VP lining up a full execute. And with the weaponry advantage, safe to say this should be a second for them.
Should be. But things can always go wrong.
True. And even then, they're not executing. They've thrown the smokes and they're just holding.
Oh,
this could be a problem, honestly.
And is this where things start to go wrong?
Maybe.
Rush with the scout, still pushing the short side in. Config's dropped the bomb. There's 10 seconds. You can't buy time, boys. You gotta get this bomb down. They will start to get it stuck. The smokes are dissipating. Somehow the plant is in. And Buster now goes back to flush out Rush. Ah! This is wild. Blame F is now rotated in. JKS alongside him. They're trying to group up. They're trying to get on this bomb. They're trying to find a little safe hole to hide in to stick this defuse. They bait the peek out of the ramp player, and now Buster's low. Blame with the short wrap. Needs a kill here, and he's been spotted. He's been dealt with. Now just JKS, who's trying to stick it, but he should be dead. And James just plays with his brain, doesn't he? Oh, making noise on the ramp, and even wins.
Side, Poison not deterred by this utility. He wants more from it. VP taking a sweet time, but there's the kill for Poison. Now he's blind. Now he should be getting out of here, but he just doesn't know when to quit. Finally, surrendering the position. VP can always leave and go back to B. Buster's still holding, looking for a kill onto JKS alone as well. But VP have so much room taken, so much space on A. 25 seconds, though. Again, time could be the undoing.
Yeah, they gotta go now, or just not at all. And so it will be the push into this site, but there's the 2 kills that end the round.
Yeah, Cole played that really well, right? Just flashing through. They know if VP are hard-pressed to plant with limited time, all it takes is one bomb drop and you win the round. Like, there's no point playing...
Something a little bit faster out of VP wouldn't go amiss, and this looks to be the decision in this round. Sick and tired of not having time, they try to go fast, but into the waiting arms of Config. Oh, he strikes down another. No. Config playing with them, making it look easy. The AWP fires off for 3 in the blink of an eye. They try to go quickly, but it might be quickly into that good night for VP. Alone at ramp, just one man in Buster. And over at the short side, you've got Kicker. Now come the retake smokes. Now the pressure's really on for the 2 that are left behind. They deal with Rush, spamming him to death. But they can't see this bomb. They don't know if it's being stuck. Poison, both players ramp side. Config wrapping around from behind. And there it is. There is... Should see these rotations start to come round now. And we will see that, right? Blame F on the minimap making his way over. JKS dead after 1. Config is the first responder, the first man on the scene. This is where VP might slow it down, right? You can see that bomb hasn't committed to the B play. And even though they've got this real estate, they know they've pulled rotations over. This is now a bit of an awkward spot. Config just decides, like, nah, I'm swinging it. I'm fighting. And Hellman, with the shots he's been landing, fair play. He's even looking for more. Config, don't do it to them. They've got families. Yakinda, flash through the smoke, is dead at the hands of Rush. This B play grinding to a halt. They're still looking to commit.
And Cole One round, all they need. 5 kills here and now. 5 players, 4 VP coming through. Poison unscopes. Oh, he's going to get the kill either way. Bomb is loose. Rush doubles up almost. He's done some damage, but James has come back in fighting for a kill. Can they stop the plant? He's low. Config could wallbang. He wants to kill him off of the plant instead. But instead of that, it's Kicker killing him crossing. And now JKS a 1v3. He's got the kit, but he's not got the money. And so no will, no way. VP live to fight another day.
Still hope yet, right? But you're barely holding on. They need 4 more in a row to get this one to OT. However, breaking the money of complexity is at least a step in the right direction. You kind of feel for Cole there, right? They have the right read. They've got everyone in the site. Poison unscopes at the most unfortunate timing as they come around the corner. That leads to him dying and the second player at short.
There's the aggression the VP have been waiting all game for. It's fair enough to pull it in a round like this. Poison re-reminded as to why Cole haven't been doing this. But again, like, you know, loosey-goosey, right? VP can, oh sorry, Cole can play aggro in this round. Very little to lose. They're coming on this B flank. Blame any kills he gets here is miraculous, really, for winning this one. But you can see Sanji's already locking down the flank. Not well enough, though. Rush with a big kill. I'm not getting worried yet, but 2 guns now in play for Cole. Bomb planted on that A side right below Blame. And he's locked in a duel with Yukinda that Yukinda just won't give over.
Yeah, truthfully, like, you can attempt this because it's a 4-on-4, but I was going to say, saving these 2 guns is a nice route to getting a reinvestment.
Yeah.
And so I imagine that might be the call here, you know? They lose one of them.
Blame can maybe grab. Ooh,
JKS is in with a kill. Blame is now in with one as well. They're going